Hi guys!
Hi guys!
So today, for this video, I will be showing you a recipe that my mom made at the cottage. So she has the credit, but also she found the recipe from another thingamajiggy, and then that thing gets the credit, but my mom gets part of it too. So I wanted to show it to you guys because I think that I loved it, so I hope you guys too. So
let's get started.
Okay, so guys, the first thing is wash your hands. Let's do it.
Wash your hands, do 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 do. Wash your hands, do 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 do. Wash your hands, do 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 do. Wash your hands.
So now we have to get all our ingredients together. So the main ingredient is cauliflower. Very important. That's basically in the name, cauliflower tots. Yeah.
We're gonna chop it up and wash it in cold water.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
And guys, we also need onion powder, but we forgot it,
But since we're in self-isolation, we will omit the onion powder for this time and add extra garlic powder.
yeah. And there's avocado. Okay, so the first step is to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and to it says to put a metal rack and
Just
all that.
Just prepare your baking sheet with parchment paper.
Yeah, and right here. Okay, so for the first part of step 2, we got to put 2 tablespoons of the avocado oil and fry it in a pan. Okay, so now we put the oil into for 1 tablespoon. Heat it, so we wait. Okay, so now we have to add the cauliflower, that's all shredded up, into the pan, and then add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So let's put everything in there first. Have to scrape all the cauliflower, all the cauliflower. We have to take all the bits that are left, even on top. There you go. And now we add the salt, but when you've done a lot of recipes and you know how much a 1/4 teaspoon is, well, you just put it in like that. There you go. And now I guess you mix it up and you wait. Okay, so now we gotta stir the salt in, of course, and wait until the cauliflower becomes all nice and brown. It basically looks like this. Check a bit after where we were before. For about 5 minutes, or depending how much you have. If you put a bit too much. Okay, so now we gotta put the cauliflower in a bowl. So let's do that right now. This and you gotta make sure to scrape all of it out. Okay, so now we have to add the cheese, and this is cheese. If you didn't know, I would be surprised.
Say what?
So let's take this, put all of it inside the bowl with the cauliflower. Okay, so now we add the garlic powder. And we need a teaspoon. So this is, make sure that it's really equal. We'll take that, put it in there. Okay, so now we need the paprika. And it's a teaspoon like the garlic powder. So let's take this. I find it like smells kind of good. Don't know about you guys. But yeah. So we put that in. Okay, so now it's the step for the onion powder, but like I said before, we don't have that now. But if you have it, feel free to put it, and you need half a teaspoon of it. So okay, so now it's the time for the fresh black pepper, or maybe there's not fresh, but black pepper. So you're supposed to put a quarter teaspoon, but if you have a thing like that, you just go like that. And it's good. And you have to add a bit, like the salt that's left. So I know I didn't really show the recipe, like after each step, but I think it would be a bit annoying. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so like before, we don't really have to all measure the salt, so you just go like that. Try not to put too much because salt can actually ruin it. Now you have to stir the whole thing until the cheese is completely melted. And if you're wondering why we don't put the egg at the end, it's why we put the egg at the end. It's because we don't want the egg to cook. So now but first we have to wait until the cheese melts. Okay, so after you melted everything, it's supposed to kind of look. Maybe it doesn't look that good on the camera, but in real life, it looks.
Oh God, it's so good. So good.
Delicious. And my mom, she kept on saying that it smelled so good. So yeah. Okay, so now we have to put the egg, the one and only egg. And I suggest you put the egg in a smaller bowl like that first, because we don't want any shells in the whole mixture. That's gonna be disgusting. By the way, when I was small, I used to make eggs with cracks and with shells in them, and we still ate them. So yeah. So yeah, let's do this. There you go. We got the egg in the bowl, and we put it in the big bowl, and we mix everything up. Okay, so now we have to take. Well, I take an ice cream. Take a thing. And so yeah, now we have to make them in little like cylinder balls, something like that. And to make the little tots, like it says in the name of the recipe. Let's do it. So now all your little tots are all in on the parchment paper, all ready to go in the oven. And it doesn't really matter if you make them in triangles, squares, circles, whatever you want. So yeah, it doesn't really. Okay, so now it's time to take to make all the batter and to separate into little tots. It doesn't really you should do them like at least not like a spoon big, or you could do like a tablespoon. This is what the recipe looks like. It's step 4. Okay, so now it's time to cook the tots. you could spray the tons if you want, but it's not that necessary. So maybe it's gonna take more than one pan to do the whole batch. So, you cook them for 15 minutes. You flip them over, another 15 minutes, and they're supposed to give like a deep gold, like really nice gold. So meanwhile that all the tots are all cooking, well, you do the sauce to not waste any time. But if you have the all day, feel free. So first this is what the recipe looks like, and these are the ingredients. So first let's put the mayo, and it's a 1/4 cup of mayo. So let's do that. There you go. Okay, so let's take a spoon to really be able to dip it out well, to put it out. Let's put it in there. Okay, so you put it in like a medium-sized bowl kind of, and yeah, get all of that. There. So now we're gonna add the Dijon mustard, which is like this. So, and it's 2 tablespoons of it.
1 eternity later.
We have this. Now let's put 2 tablespoons of it. That's 1. And that's 2. Okay, so now we need 2 tablespoons of basil leaves. So yeah. That's 1. And that's 2. There you go. And now we need 1 small piece of a garlic clove. And we have to squash it in one of these thingamajiggies.
A garlic press.
A garlic press. So let's do that. Put it all together. And you just squeeze it out. See if that's all. Then push everything up. There you go. Then you cut. And you take there. Okay, so now we're going to mix everything up. So that it's like a nice sauce that you're going to dip the little tots in. And it really, when it's not really mixed up, it looks pretty, it looks like it's not really, maybe not really going to mix up that well. Well, I find, but then it mixes up super well. So this is what it looks like. A nice little sauce like that. So, yep. So that's going to be your sauce. So you do that all, meanwhile. And let's put everything together and make a super nice plate. And